Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to Real Macroeconomics and Investing. Welcome to my channel. Uh, we're going to talk about NVDA today. I get these dumb comments that make me crazy. Okay, number one, before I start talking about NVIDIA, I urge every single one of you to learn how to read a chart, a plain chart with just price and white background, black little lines in it. Okay, learn how to read a chart. Once you learn how to read price, then and only then are you really doing technical analysis. All right, fair enough. So if you follow my advice and you do learn how to read a price, uh, you're going to see that it creates certain structures, and then from those structures come reversals and then come corrections. Now, let's talk about corrections so you understand the difference. There's two ways something can correct: price and time. Okay? Price or time. Fair enough. When you're telling me that this is not a correction, oh, you should change the chart to bullish. A correction does not mean that the chart is still not bullish. Okay? The fact that I think NVIDIA is overvalued has nothing to do with a chart. Okay, you're comparing fundamentals to FOMO charting, not the same thing. Okay, so everybody knows it's overvalued. I mean, it's. I'm not the only one that came out. Oh, it's overvalued. Everybody knows it. But nobody cares because when every single day, every single company, every single minute of the day, all you hear is AI and AI and AI. AI has been around forever. Is it advancing? Sure, like everything else is advancing. But uh, again, that doesn't mean that you should short a correction. All right. Now, again, I define corrections two ways. It's not me, it's just the way the charts are, right? Price or time. So let's take a look at it. When I first posted this, where is it? It disappeared. There it is. When I first posted this, July 18th, 2023. Okay. I said, from erections come corrections. That's what the title says. Correction, not reversal. All right. So let's take a look at this structure. All right. What is this? This is an erection. Price is accelerating to the upside. That's that's an erection. It's erecting, right? It's accelerating. Fair enough. What followed? Oh, let's take a look. Oh, it did correct. Through price and time in this particular case. And guess what? It kept on correcting, right? You see that? That's called a correction. Very good. That's what a correction looks like. And then it started to become bullish, meaning that from that structure, it started to break out. Very good. So now you're learning what correction means. So don't come in my channel and be like, it should be bullish. It's always bullish. Corrections do occur in a bull market. Now, let me explain something else to you. Let's say that tomorrow, the day after, whatever, this chart collapses like this. And it will at some point in the future. They always do. Okay, that's just the way price moves. All right. Is that a reversal? No. Why? It's still in the context of the entire chart going back a decade plus, it's still in an uptrend. It's still in an uptrend. So even though price might collapse three-fourths, it's still in an uptrend. It's still going up. Okay, in that context. In the context of, hey, this thing is down 80%, well, that's a reversal. Okay, in the context of this move here, this part here. Okay? So understand the difference, the time frames that are being posted. I'm not telling you to go up because of a correction. I'm meaning because of this, where is it? Because of this, a correction in this time frame does not mean a reversal. It means a correction, meaning in this time frame, price will move down. This is simple stuff, but it doesn't stop people from being trolls, right? And it's okay to troll, but be good at it. All right, now let me show you something else. When you take it off of log, look at this move here. Look at that move. Let me take out all this stuff. Look at that. You want to talk about FOMO? Right, yeah. This is like the epitome of FOMO. Euphoria galore. Okay, again, we all know it's overvalued. All right, so now it's moved into the fourth spot in terms of market cap. Okay, so how almost 2 trillion. So how much do you think it's going to go? You think it's going to go more than Apple? You think it's going to be more than 3 point whatever trillion dollars? How much more is that to the upside from where it is right now? 30%? So what's your risk? Meaning you can get a very sharp move to the downside, okay? Versus I got to get that extra $150 out of this trade. I got to get another 10% out of it. Why? Why do you have to get another 10%? If you bought in here, if you bought down here or whatever you bought from, uh, why do you need the extra 10%? Take your money and run, right? It's not complicated. All right, let me show you something else. This move here, what I call it, a move that is tight, 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 right? It's very narrow, it's very tight, right? Tight, 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 tight. You know what happens to these kind of moves if you know how to read price, right? Tight, 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 tight moves move like this. Sharp reversals. Okay? Again, in the context of this whole thing, it's still in an uptrend. Why? Because it's still above the trend line, but they come with sharp reversals from this move. It's a reversal. In the grand scheme of things, it's still a correction. Fair enough. So, if you're hell bent on owning NVDA, you should be taking profits right now because your risk reward is not worth it. Okay? Unless you believe Apple's going to go to 7 trillion and then you think NVIDIA is going to go to 3.5 trillion. Different story. If that's what you believe, good luck with that. Okay? But I do want you to understand the risk reward. It's not worth it at this point to be short. I'm sorry, long. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and short. Okay? I'm not telling you to short. Shorts are for the top 2% of traders. When I do post short charts, I am talking to that 2% of traders who are capable, have the skills, are good enough, because you got to be the best of the elite, Navy SEAL, sniper, whatever, to short. It's extremely difficult, not easy. Okay, so I'm not telling you to short. What I'm telling you is the risk reward is not there. Okay, you already have in this bigger structure, you already have a crack. It's a warning sign. It's telling you something is not right. Okay, eventually you will get another crack. From where, I don't know, but you will get another crack. Right, so you're gonna have another crack somewhere in the future. Um, you should be really cautious. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Remember me. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. All right. Now, what else can we learn from this chart right here? let's say you were bullish until I posted, from erections come corrections. Fair enough. And you rode this whole volatility, you rode it out. Fair enough. Okay. And let's say you want to be involved again. Where is the best risk reward for you to get involved? In here. Wait for the breakout. Okay. Wait for the breakout. If it continues on up, great, you make money. If it comes back into structure, get out. Get out. Okay? It didn't go. And that's why we have this line here. Okay. Now, there's techniques that you can use with good risk management and still be a part of a trade that you want to be a part of if you're hell bent on owning NVIDIA. But you got to know how to do them and do them right. Okay. Um, Limit your risk, maximize your profits. Sounds great, but if you don't know how to do it, if you can't read a plain chart, if you don't know where those key areas are, then if you don't know what a correction means versus a reversal, uh, then you're not going to be very successful at it. So I am happy that we're almost up to, what is it now, 3,500 followers. Great. Please share, follow. Let's teach more people how to do this. Um, but again, be very aware of where price is, what euphoria looks like, what it feels like. Take note of this. Lately, everybody's so used to these euphoric moves, and everybody just keeps piling to whatever is moving, whether it be Tesla, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Everybody just keeps piling and they keep FOMOing because you youngsters have lived at a time where over a decade and a half, all you have to do is buy the dip, and you're good to go. Meaning, not that you make money, because only if you bought hold for the long term you would make money. If you're jumping from one stock to the other, to the other, to the other, if the stock went against you, you had an opportunity to at least break even, if not take small losses. Okay, the time will come, I promise you, where you're going to try to use the same strategies that you've been using now, okay, where you're monkey branching from one stock to the other, it doesn't go against you, and you're dying from 1,000 paper cuts. The time will come when you will short, I'm sorry, when you will buy, and the stock is really going to start tanking, and it will not give you that opportunity to get out for a small loss. And then you will remember me that it's going to be game over. You've never lived this. You never experienced it yet. You will. I promise you, you will. Um, at some point in the future in your trading career, you're mostly young. I get it, but you have not experienced that market. And if you are not cautious and you just keep buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip, chasing everything that moves, you're going to get hurt long term. It's a bad habit that has been instilled in you. You think this is the way it's done. I'm telling you, it's not. You will get hurt. So I'm preparing you for that. Uh, so take it for what it's worth. This is my analysis on uh, NVIDIA. I'll leave you with this. I think I don't have a crystal ball, don't know. I think it is unlikely that price is going to make it all the way to the top here. Okay? I think it's unlikely that it's going to make it all the way to the top. So what does that mean? Well, what it means is that if I grab my little, where is it? There it is. If it goes somewhere here, you got maybe about another 10, 14% out of it. And then watch out. All right. So I'm not giving you a target. I'm just saying your upside is limited. All right, guys. That's it. Again, thank you to all my followers. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your kind words. Really means a lot. Let's spread the love. Share it. These videos. share my posts, let other people start to learn how to trade effectively. Okay, become better traders. And I'm going to try to help you do that. All right, take care. Sayonara. Bye bye.